Hi guys, just a quick video on the Leatherman Wave and the changes that they've incorporated in the new model, which is the Leatherman Wave Plus 2018 version. My original Wave I've had for about 11 or 12 years is brilliant and done countless jobs, and it's a bit beaten up. So the new Leatherman Wave they've incorporated these removable wire snippers. Now, I actually about 2 years ago emailed Leatherman asking if they consider putting that in their Wave model, and they did come back to me, and at the time they said they weren't looking into that, but they have released it in 2018 with this, which is fantastic. But as you'll notice on my Wave that I've had for a long time, it also incorporates the removable wire snippers. So why is that? Well, 2 years ago the Leatherman Rebar came on the market. There it is there, the Rebar, and it had the plier head, with the removable wire snippers. So I actually swapped the plier heads on them. So this is actually the original. This head here is the original plier heads for the Wave. So they're quite easy to change over as long as you've got the star keys to remove these. These ones are a little bit tricky, but yeah, with some pliers and things like that, you can remove them and swap the heads. So really the last 2 years, I mean, I've rebuilt my whole house and I've had this in my pocket and I've used it countless times. These have never been changed, although they're looking a little bit sorry for themselves, and they've snipped all sorts of things, wires, metal. I've done a lot of work with this. Fantastic, as I say, bomb-proof. And there are some concerns with the new Leatherman Wave. I don't think they're going to be an issue, but a lot of people have complained how thin that edge is there, and they're worried that these pliers might actually snap up under pressure. And apparently they said that they can't make them any bigger. Well, that's not true, because if you look, that's the rebar, then you can see the thickness on that side there. It's a lot more sturdy. It does take a little bit of modification on a grinder. These edges come up and then go down like this. There's a little kind of nub here. All you got to do is grind that off and they go straight in. So I just wanted to talk to you about that, because that is a really good mod for your existing Leatherman Wave. Now at the time, see, I had to buy an additional set of pliers, which is no great problem. So I think originally I paid £89 for that, and these were £60. So, you know, £140 or whatever, £150 to get a decent pair. This cost me £120. And I wanted it in black because I haven't owned a black Leatherman before, which is pretty good, but that's getting a bit trash too. But yeah, just wanted to talk to you about that, because if you guys are concerned about this and you have an older model Wave, you know, buy the rebar, swap the heads, grind the side off, and you're good to go. Then you'll never have that problem. I had actually sent this Wave back to Leatherman once, because this is the problem with the old models. The wire snippers, over time, when you start to snip metal and wire and stuff, they do dent, and then they bite, and it's very difficult to get them up, but get them open. So yeah, so it is a modification that you can do at home as long as you've got the keys to undo those. It's just very simple, and this is still a fantastic pair of pliers I use daily. just another thing, if you guys didn't know, some of you survival guys and camping guys, there's quite a good little tip. On these Leathermans, there is a tiny little jeweler's screwdriver pin. If you take that out and you rub it over a magnet so it's magnetized, if you're out in the field and you need to know where north and south is, you can use that like you would do a makeshift compass, you know, a little bowl of water or a cup of water with a leaf, and normally you'd put a pin and that would turn. Well, you can magnetize that and use this as a compass pointer, which is quite a good little tip if you're interested in that kind of thing. I know a lot of the trade guys in the building trade are starting to get switched on to these. Some of my friends, after seeing mine, leave that. Some of my friends, after seeing mine, are very interested in these and now have some. But yeah, sorry it's a long vid, but just wanted to tell you that you can swap these over and have a cracking set of pliers on the go, and it's very simple to modify. Thanks for watching.